How's it going, everybody? My name is B, and welcome back to your altcoins. Today, we're going to talk about some buying opportunities in this Red Sea that we are looking at right now. And before we get into that, I just want to say I'm not a professional financial advisor. I just want to tell you about some of the coins I'm looking at and some of the thoughts I'm thinking in this Red Sea that we're having right now. Before we get into that, let's look at the markets. And oh boy, shall we look at the market? Market cap. 565 billion. What? 561 billion. I just refreshed the page. Oh my goodness. Is this market dropping like a stone? Is this market dropping like crazy? So I'm going to change my tune just a little bit. Buying opportunity? Not right this second. Watch the market. I'm going to mention 3 coins that I'm keeping an eye on, and I'm going to tell you to keep an eye on and maybe not buy into right this second. Watch. Observe. Look how low the market goes. The market could go lower. Right now, if we just take a look at the market over the past, I'm going to shrink this just a little bit. There we go. Go like this. So here we are right here at the $564 billion mark. It did go back up a bit, but we're actually down to the 561. Let's refresh 1 second. Still the 561. Okay. So right now, we're sitting at about the low we had on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve low got as low as 500 billion. If we drop below that, if we drop below this low right here, the 460 range, then I would be concerned. But as for right now, we're still above the lows around Christmas Eve, and I think we're okay. Take a look at the past week. Here's our past week. We were as high as 736 billion. We're now as low as 543 billion. So watch the markets very closely like a hawk, because we never know what's going to happen. Because if it goes lower, you don't want to buy just yet. You want to try and buy it around the lowest. So right now is still a pretty darn good time to buy in to the market. So I'm looking at 3 coins. And one of the coins is kind of a sexy popular pick. And 2 of the coins are the most boring picks you're ever going to listen to in your life. However, sometimes when it's boring and everything else is hot and sexy, it's time to buy the boring. You want to buy counter to the market sometimes. Let's take a look. The sexy pick is Tron, which has dropped from 0.063 to 0.057 since I was getting ready to start this video. So it's still dropping. Tron is dropping like a stone. And that has me very excited from a buying perspective. Tron has already had a whole bunch of hype. Tron has already had a huge pump. And getting Tron down here, we're getting past the support level right here. This was the support level right here of 7 cents. We've dropped beneath it. If this drops below the 3 cent support level, the 4 cent support level, then I would be quite concerned about Tron. Investing in cryptocurrency is always risky. It is always risky. But sometimes if you want those big fat returns, if you want those big returns, you need to take those risks. Tron is one of those risks I personally would be very interested in taking over the course of 2018. Remember, I would be getting into Tron right now. I would get into Tron right now at the 6 cent range. I would even let it drop maybe past the 5 cent range, back into the 4 cent range. If I can get that, that can happen. I would be all in on Tron. Maybe not all in. I would be very big in on Tron to hold until January 2019. I would not touch it. I would not touch it unless it went to like 30x. If it was 30x, sure, you take out some of your profits. But Tron, at this price point, considering the popularity the coin has had, considering the popularity of the developer, considering all the partners signing on with Tron, a little bit interested in buying it so cheap at this price point. So that was my sexy pick. That was my altcoin sexy pick. Now we're going to talk about the boring picks. Litecoin at under $200 has me very, very interested. Litecoin has already proven itself over the course of time to have staying power. This has been around since July of 2013. It has not folded. It peaked and then dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped. And even after all that dropping, it didn't fold. It didn't give in. It didn't cave in. So this coin has stood the test of time. It is still a fantastic way to trade fiat and trade currency because of its fast transaction times. And at its all-time high, this coin was $374. It is now under $200. Can I see this in 2018 crushing $400? Absolutely. I feel this could absolutely crush $400 in 2018. And this is the lowest it's been since its peak, since its explosion. It was as low, right here, look at this, right here, $203. It's the lowest it has been since that time at $197. I would love to buy Litecoin at this point. Even at this last dip, when it reached $200, it then climbed all the way back up to $311. It's a $100 swing in just a couple of days. So right now we're on the dip. Right now we're on that drop. This might be a great time to stock up on a few Litecoin if you're so inclined. And the last pick, Bitcoin. And everyone's going to freak out. Your altcoins? B? What are you talking about? Aren't you called your altcoins? Aren't you here to talk about your altcoins? And I am. I usually am. But I can't deny a buying opportunity when I see it. Now, hold your horses. Don't buy just yet. Looking on tradingview.com, reading some professional and quasi-professional people talking about the trajectory of Bitcoin using analytics. Some people are saying, hey, this could drop below $10,000. If it drops below $10,000, it could go as low as $8,000 or $9,000. So, is right this second a great time to get into Bitcoin? Sure. I mean, you can get in now and you'll see Bitcoin go back up to 20,000, go back up to 30,000. This is often called the gold of cryptocurrency. So while Bitcoin may not ever be one day an actual transaction coin because of the transaction times and the difficulty of it, it'll still hold value as the metaphorical gold bar of cryptocurrency. So at this current price point, I would still get in because it is not inconceivable that it will hit 20,000 plus from here on out. It is actually, I think, saying that Bitcoin will pass 20,000 in 2018 is a very, very calm and relaxed pick. Is a very laid back pick, a very non-ambitious pick. So getting in at nearly half the value of its previous all-time high on the iconic cryptocurrency in the entire market? Yeah. I think this is a great time to get into Bitcoin. Either right now, or if you want to be a little bit more greedy, you watch it like a hawk, you see if it flirts with that $10,000 line, and the moment it goes below, you know it's dropping to like $8,000, $9,000. So, those three coins I would be very, very interested in investing in right now, in this sea of red that we're looking at. Also, keep in mind that just because I'm saying, hey, this might be a good time now, or wait a little bit, it might be a good time later, doesn't mean that it can't drop further. That's a reality we're in right now. Cryptocurrency is very volatile. A little bit of lack of confidence and stuff can go down even further. But if you, like me, have faith in the cryptocurrency concept, in the blockchain concept, then you're in this for the long haul. So if you're getting Bitcoin now at $11,000 or $10,000 or $9,000 or $12,000, depending on what it does, there's a fantastic chance that this is going to hit $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 within the next 12, 18, 24 months. And that seems logical. I'm not sure if it seems logical to you, but it seems logical to me. Same thing with Litecoin. I love Litecoin under $200. It's already been as high as nearly $400. There's a fantastic chance at only a $10 billion market cap compared to Bitcoin's almost $200 billion market cap that Litecoin can conceivably hit $1,000 in the next 12, 18, 24 months. And Tron? Tron at a $3 billion market cap, at a 5-cent valuation, a 6-cent valuation, could conceivably go back up to that 30-cent valuation in the next 12, 18, 24 months. You noticing a trend? I'm talking about 12, 18, and 24 months. I'm going to start labeling my videos as such. I'm going to start labeling my videos as coins to buy for 2019. I've been labeling them as coins to buy for 2018 because I want to talk about this year. But I'm starting to get into the mindset. I'm starting to get into the thought process of I should be making my videos about 2019. Coins to buy for 2019. Coins to buy and hold for 2019. That's the mindset you guys need to have. Because if you go all in and you're focusing on the coins as they are now and the dips that happen and the explosions that happen and then the dips that follow, you're gonna go nuts. You're going to go insane with stress and worry and anxiety. Coins to buy for 2019. I'm going to start labeling my content that way. That's my mantra. That is my thought process. No matter how far things dip, I am bullish on blockchain technology and cryptocurrency technology as a technology. Just like you should have been bullish on Amazon when it first started. Just like you should have been bullish on the internet when it first started. So that was my video on 3 coins I am bullish on right now, and I'm very interested in this dip. One of them is a sexy pick with Tron, and 2 of them seem to be boring, but have proven the test of time because Tron's not that old. If we look at Tron, it's only been around since September. It has proven nothing. So Litecoin and Bitcoin have proven to be players in this market and will continue to prove to be players in this market moving forward. And as always, thank you very much for watching.